everybody, welcome back to Squishy Bishop's Erratic Spectacular Podcast, Episode 2. This week, we're going to talk about things that you never thought you would think about before you kicked the bucket.
Oh, gosh.
And then we're going to come at you with a whole bunch of different bathroom etiquettes. Whether you're going to look at the guy next to you taking a piss or you're looking at dicks on the wall, who even knows? But wait, and we're going to wrap it up with some really killing trivia from Clive Deep Pockets Merriweather.
Yeah. Thanks. But hold up. My name, Clive is what you guys know me as, but that's not my real name. My real name is Jermaine. So
no,
I'm sorry. I don't know why. When I met you guys, I got a little nervous, and I just said, "Oh, Clive."
All right, Susan. So thank you, and listen to this episode.
Yeah, it's Jermaine, guys. Jermaine.
Come here. Step into the chasm of your mind piece, where opposable thumbs and a frontal lobe blast off into a short-term lease. Welcome to our injection into your dome. Squishy Bishop's Erratic Spectacular!
And welcome. You are listening to the Squishy Bishop Erratic Spectacular Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. My name's Juan Corona, and I'm also joined by these lovely gentlemen who I call my friends, who I would not and could not do this without. We got over here Mr. Fred Romer. What's up, man?
Hey, bro. How's it going? How you been?
I'm good. Clive? No?
Jermaine.
Jermaine. Whoa, when did this happen? I thought you were Clive.
Well, I was lying to you guys, so I just wanted to come clean. It was bothering me.
Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine.
You know you're a white male, right?
What about Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords? He's also a white male. What is this?
Shit.
I didn't know that we had gender racial specific names
did you just
anymore.
assume my race? Because it's 2019, bro.
I guess I'm an ass.
I thought we were past this.
I guess I'm an ass.
Get with the times there, buddy. 20th century's gone.
Last but not least, we're moving on from this topic, Mr. Tom O'Gorman, who's behind the audio curtain and makes us sound very purdy. What's up, man? Not much.
Same shit, different day.
All right. Yo. So it's been about a month since we recorded the last. What have you guys been up to, man?
It's been that long?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's going by pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, life. I think as you get older, time goes by faster.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's very depressing.
Yes, very sad. But I don't know. Me, Fred, has I work outside specifically. I'm about 80 stories up every day.
Yeah.
And if any of you who are not listening in the New York area, it's, let's just say Thursday morning or Wednesday morning, it was -2 when I woke up.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Fuck
So I was
that,
we went up top. The elevator shut down. They wouldn't let us up higher.
For
so
real?
I had to walk 20 stories to get up top.
That's a workout.
It was pretty gnarly.
Shit.
Yeah. If I wish I had a Fitbit, because I think the step meter would just be like, I'm done. Fuck it.
Yeah. I quit.
Yeah.
I'll come back when it's warmer.
Yeah. No, just been working outside and it's been cool, but literally but that's about it. Just really working like crazy. And then we got together last Saturday. Me, Jermaine
here.
And Juan.
Yeah.
And Tommy was busy with the fams.
Yeah.
But
this old man's his birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
that's
belated
right.
birthday.
Happy
We all said happy
birthday.
birthday.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about how old I'm getting.
I'm 31.
Yeah,
So,
hooray.
you're not that old. Relax.
yeah.
But yeah, I like all the Fred sends us these photos in the morning, and I'm not afraid of heights, but I can only handle heights for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I need to get down. You sent us a picture. You were like up on a ladder, this construction with like the barricade behind you.
Right. It's called the ship ladder, and
Okay.
it's got a cage around it, and I literally have to climb up ladders to get to where I got to go because I'm
Right.
working on top of a cooling tower for an 80-story building.
Yeah.
So I'm piping up there, and it's just you're surrounded, and it's open, and it's just like, all right. So if there wasn't cage there,
And you got what, like 3-4 layers on? You got
easy.
even more than that probably sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was gonna text you because the one time we went to like a Army football game and it was really cold, like a few years ago.
Oh, we got free beer.
Yeah, yeah, that's another story. You wore these fleece lined
Yeah,
jeans, and I didn't know that was a thing. I was gonna
Yeah.
text you, are you wearing 2 of those right now? Because
Yeah.
it's fucking cold.
Dude.
No, I
I
wasn't.
had no idea those existed either.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
great.
But
Yeah.
I also wear shorts
Change your
all year
life.
round.
Yeah.
So-
I actually wasn't. I was wearing a pair of pajama pants underneath a pair of like work, really nice Patagonia work pants that I have.
okay.
And but because on the train in the morning, I'll sweat my balls off with the fleece line pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And you're alive. You made it.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I love it. It's been great.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Just been looking forward to this, doing a little bit of riding,
Yeah.
playing some music. So that's about
Yeah,
it.
man.
But anybody else?
Anybody else?
Uh,
Honestly, for me, it's all right. I'll cut you off. No, because I got some.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
Let's
I'll
make
let
that a
you
bit.
finish,
Every time I
but-
talk, somebody just cut me off.
can it, Jermaine?
A new year, new me update. I've lost 13 pounds in a month.
Wow.
So I'll take that.
Okay.
Damn,
I
girl, you
see you.
hella fine.
I mean, if you, my sister-in-law took a picture of me while we were all hanging out on Christmas, and I was wearing like the blue version of this, the little zip-up hoodie I'm wearing now, and I look like a roly-poly, man. I look like a freaking like I don't know, just a pig in a blanket.
tell me about it.
I was feeling. Well, you're doing keto, Tommy, and you lost some weight, so that's something, you know. That's
Weebles wobble, but they don't
Yeah,
fall
bro.
down.
exactly.
So you have that.
Yeah, so that's I'm planning to continue. I'm planning to go to Chile in March. And,
Nice.
yeah, and I don't want to look the second heaviest I've ever been. So
Nice.
I'm trying to drop weight. So yeah, that's me.
That's
So,
good.
Nice. For me, at work, we just moved into.
So
a
what I've been
new
doing-
office- you motherfucker.
Yeah, Al Gorman.
No,
Tell us, Jermaine. Tell us what else you've been
Yeah,
doing.
Jermaine.
We moved into a new office at work, and it's fucking dope. There's free beer on tap. It's
No.
like heaven, dude. Yeah.
What?
It's fucking awesome. You ever
Can
heard
I
of
come-
WeWork?
Is that like a communal, like social kind of?
Oh,
like
Yeah,
social
it's kind
space
of
work?
like yeah.
You gotta
it's
rent
like,
it out.
But yeah, but it's this is like a new product. This company is like worth billions of dollars, and they're actually like one of our clients. So they gave us like a private like fucking office.
Yeah.
And it's dope as hell. But like in the communal areas is like where they have all these amenities. Like on the we go down to the second floor and it's a communal area.
Pause.
Where they have beer on tap.
Can I come visit?
Dude, of course. Seriously.
I'm out of work at like 2:00. Can I come visit?
Okay, if it's a Friday, I mean,
Maybe?
No, you can. It's just that like 2 is a little early.
No,
That's it.
it's like this is my cousin. He just flew in. Can
Yeah.
you hang out with
Oh,
me?
he's here to work on the electrical work.
Yeah,
the
you will have all
building.
your stuff on. That's
Yeah.
fair.
There's a light bulb in the beer room that needs to get changed.
Yeah, yeah.
You look like point to me like you look like you know where I can find the what I don't know anything about electricity. Where the box is, where they keep all the sockets and shit.
Yes, yep.
And then I'll take you to the second floor. We'll have some beers.
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny. O'Gorman.
not a hell of a lot.
Not a lot.
Like you said, doing keto, lost like 10 pounds in the first
Shit, man.
week.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
First week goes fast, and then it kind of tapers
That's
off
a
and slows
lot,
down a
dude.
bit.
That's
Well,
what
it's like all water weight, I think. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it is. It is.
I don't know the technicals. but-
Stick with it though. Week 2, it's funny. Week 2 and week 4 of my weigh-ins didn't lose a pound, but week 1 and week 3, 7 and 6.
Yeah,
So
it's-
Yeah,
Stick
my wife
with
did
it.
it for a while too. She really
It's miserable,
did well.
but it works.
but I love it.
Other than that, playing guitar,
Yeah, man.
nerding out, reading books.
Fuck yeah.
You're working, I
But
feel
it's-
like, a lot behind the scenes too, and just making this whole thing come together and sound really nice. So I props to that because I know nothing about. I'm a TV guy and stuff, but in terms of like, I was gonna go Fruit Loops because that was a thing, right?
Fruit Loops,
an
yeah.
audio
Still
recording
is.
thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
For
Pro
like-
Tools.
Man, it's like
EDM
DJing
producers and
EDM
shit.
stuff.
Oh,
It's
okay,
great.
okay.
Fruity Loops is still
I
a thing.
remember because back in the day that used to get used a lot because that was cheap.
Oh, it's free, just like.
It's free.
Well, Reaper says right off the bat when you open it,
60 days.
Reaper is not free,
Oh, okay.
but it kind of is.
Oh,
So
okay. So I give you props because I know nothing. So I
Thanks,
give you
Reaper.
what I
yeah, they just have a still evaluating button, and you're like, yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
yeah.
3 years later, I'm still thinking.
What are you guys drinking? I see you guys are drinking some tangs.
Well, you brought
me.
Juan brought some Lock City Brewing Company, which I believe is based out of Stanford.
Yeah, I love Lock City, man. The brewer knows me. I promote this shit. I feel like they should pay me for how much I promote Lock
Sponsor
City.
us.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, please.
Lock City sponsor us.
Mike, if you ever listen to this, probably not. Please sponsor us.
We'll do a really great ad for you.
Yeah,
I will go off keto to drink your beer.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking a Lock City double dry hop EEPA.
IPA.
IPA.
Yeah.
IPA.
IPA.
Smash a plate. Exactly.
And it's delicious, and I'm thoroughly
You like it
enjoying
for real?
I
You're not
do
just saying it
actually
'cause of
like
the
it. Yeah, no.
I gave you that one because I know you're
Sponsor
because you're an IPA guy, so I gave you that one. Other stuff does taste like how I like a New England IPA, like a almost like a orange juicy type of beer. And I know beer nerds hate the word juicy when describing a beer.
Juicy.
I've looked into it, and but that's just I feel like if I can drink it in like
Don't be a forum guy. Come on.
if I can drink it in like a 90-degree day and I can drink more than one and not feel like I'm either wasted or like dry mouth and this and that, that's a good beer to me.
You know what does that for me?
What?
You do. Coronas.
Ironically enough, my dad is schman Corona. Just
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is.
yeah. Well, you know why?
I like it
The
on a hot day
you know
Yeah.
when I want 12.
they're well that too. If I know I'm getting like drunk, which is rare nowadays. I feel like we drink quality beer and we got drunk anyway. But if I know I'm getting drunk, cue my bachelor party wizard sticks. I'm drinking like Bud Light like anybody. Bud Light mainly because I feel like if I drink Natty and all those really Keystone, I feel like I'll have to pee more than I'll actually get drunk.
Well, Keystone was strictly 4 or 5 years in college, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't do fucking like Bud Light and all that shit anymore, dude. It tastes like dirty water.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean that's the thing. It's cheap and it'll get you drunk. So it's
I mean, a 30 rack will get
it's
you drunk.
a utilitarian
yeah.
beer. That's all it is.
I'll fuck with a
Yeah.
PBR.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
But like,
You live in Brooklyn. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Good job, Jermaine.
oh shit.
I almost called you Jerome.
Jerome.
The street
Whatever.
that we're currently on.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love Lock City. Thank you for liking it.
You're welcome. So what about you? You're clearly drinking.
I'm
this-
also it's
Lock
on-
City.
Also another Lock City. This is new. I haven't had this before. This is it's called Intellectual One, and it's a rotating series that I feel like every few months they're gonna make it with different hops, same malt, same all that, same grain bill,
It's very punny.
same
Yeah.
grist. Intellectual. Yeah. What are you two drinking, Tom and Jermaine?
Well, I'm drinking coffee, but I did try half of your
Oh yeah, here we go. Another Lock City.
stout. What is it? Subliminal Versus
Yeah.
breakfast stout.
Yeah. Made with pancakes and maple syrup.
Wow.
Is it actually made with maple syrup?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's got a little sweetness
And
to it.
Sumatra coffee
Sumatra
and
coffee.
cocoa nibs.
You like some
That's why it was sweet.
I love Sumatra coffee. It's delicious.
What makes it good, quote unquote? I'm not a coffee drinker. I've drank coffee
Me
one
personally,
time
it's it depends. I mean, it depends on how it's roasted too. But it's a good well balanced coffee. It's robust. It's but not too bold,
Yeah.
and it's delicious.
Cool.
So
What about you, Jermaine?
I finished my coffee and now I'm drinking a bottle of dihydrogen oxide by Poland Spring.
Oh.
wow.
Okay.
So you're pregnant.
Yeah.
What?
What?
How did you know? Am I glowing?
All right. All right. Well, in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about some things. We're going to be talking about bathroom etiquette and just the crazy shit we have seen in public bathrooms, and then
Literally.
and why do the things you do, Mr. Toby Flenderson. But first, I think we're going to talk about. Fred wants to talk about death for whatever reason.
All right, cool. So, thank you for the segue. It's not specifically death,
Yeah.
but it is, I guess, death, not intentionally death related. So I have to give full credit to a buddy of mine, my buddy Joe. He brought this question to the table to me and a couple of my friends, and it was a really great conversation starter. And he's done this many times before. Specifically, he was like, "How much?" He asked the question was, "How much money do you need to have to like kill your mother?" And like we kept going on, and it was like $1 million, $2 million, $100 million, $1 billion, like and like it was funny because eventually everybody came to like a number.
No
like there
way.
was a number for most people, not everybody.
yeah.
Love you, Mom. I didn't engage in the conversation.
Though
I
it
was
was
just
close
a
to
fly.
$200 million.
I was just a fly. I was just a
It was
fly
close
on the
to
wall.
$2. No, okay.
3 billion. B with a B. So anyway, so the question I have to pose to everybody today is, what would be the last movie, if you had a choice, what would be the last movie that you ever saw before you died? Now, the point is that at some point, I hate to break it to you, we are mortals and we will eventually
What?
pass away. I
What?
know, sorry.
I thought so high of myself.
I know. Well, I was just trying to pull Jermaine's head out of the hole so he knows. But anyway, so we're all going to pass away eventually. And at some point, guys, we will eventually, there will be one movie. That's the last movie we ever see.
Right.
And it could be a great movie, like one of your favorites. It could be Lord of the Rings, and then you're like, and then you go out with a bang. Or you could see, I don't know, Fievel Goes West, and that's your last movie. Or
That's a throwback.
That's not. I don't know. I was trying to think of a cartoon.
Are there any limitations to this hypothetical in the sense that like you have access to every movie ever, or is it like a limited pool?
No,
that
it's
you have
every.
access to?
So it's literally every movie ever. So say if you knew that today is a Saturday. Say that you knew that you were going. You're terminally ill and you're going to pass away on Sunday.
Yep.
And you're like, I want to watch one movie before I die.
Cool.
What would it be? Like, would it be The Godfather or whatever? Because this is the other thing. Think about it. There's somebody who just went to go see, I don't know, give me a really bad movie.
The Emoji Movie.
Or Jason, the emotion.
Oh, that wins.
Jason X. I don't know, something bad. They walk out of the theater and then they're hit by a bus.
Jesus.
And that's the last movie that you get to go to wherever you go to with seeing that.
What a
Think
twist.
about that.
I like it. Hold
Twisted
on.
fate.
While we think, now here's a word from our sponsor. We'll come back to that.
Hello. Hello, this is not Steve Birdsley. This is a paid actor acting on behalf of Steve Birdsley. Steve Birdsley is a super chill, super laid-back guy. He's really into fun times and cool stuff. Steve Birdsley, that is looking for a companion to do super cool, fun times with. Now, you gotta love cats because my roommate, Steve's roommate has 17 of them. Also, you really have to get along with my roommate because she's my mom, and I'm not moving out anytime soon, so deal with it. So if you're a female aged at 22 to 27 with milky skin, silky hair, green eyes, oddly small hands, and I guess like no friends or family or anyone that might miss you or ask about your location or whereabouts at any given moment, give Steve Birdsley a call at 1-800-SKINNED. That's 1-800-SKINNED. Like a cat. I'm Steve Birdsley and I approve this message.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Glad to hear from you every single time.
He's the worst.
So, what would be the last movie if you had a choice to see ever before you die, and you'd not be that guy or girl that comes out of the movie theater seeing the Emoji Movie, and that is your last terrible movie, and you don't get to go out with a bang like The Godfather or Bronx Tale or something like that. So the parameters are: you have access to all movies that have currently obviously been made or coming out.
Yeah.
If you want to roll the dice there.
Ooh.
And you basically get to decide that's the last movie. And I will, in the essence of good sport, I will allow things like the Lord of the Rings trilogy to be one movie.
Like a package deal.
I will let
You have
I will
9
let-
hours left to live. I'm watching it.
I will let Harry Potter be a group.
Oh,
okay.
man.
I will allow this
Wow.
because for me personally,
Damn.
I'm not saying this would be my movie, but if it was to be Lord of the Rings, I would have a very difficult time picking which one because it was written as one cohesive book.
Yeah.
And it was broken up into 3 movies, like it should have been, unlike The Hobbit.
Is this a personality test you're trying to gauge us on?
No, but
Like,
it is a good. It might be a good
You
indicator.
can kind of tell, right?
So,
Yeah.
and I find it very tough because I like so many different genres of movies.
Yeah.
But you only get one.
Gotcha.
You only get
yeah.
one. So think about that.
Like on that note, though, so you're saying that you're indecisive because you like so many different types of not indecisive. That's me speaking. That's me projecting.
Well, it's
That's
a
you
very
telling
big.
you
See,
you
this
suck.
is the thing about the question. It's a very big ask,
It
right?
is.
Because there's such a body of work when it comes to cinema, and what cinema makes us feel. And
Yeah.
right, it's very subjective to like what you're into at the time. So if I'm like, say you don't know you're going to die tomorrow, that's a big thing too, right?
Oh wait, that's the premise. You don't know?
You don't know.
Then why would I choose to?
Because you have to. Eventually, we are all going to die, and eventually, there's going to be a last movie that we're going to see. Whether you die by accident after seeing the Emoji Movie, or you die by a terminal illness.
Could I
you know what I'm saying?
throw
Yeah.
this caveat or whatever in there? What if you were told in the following week you're gonna die? You don't know when. would you like?
No.
No,
I don't want
like
it.
pick a movie.
See, this fucks up my answer because my answer was going to be that I like so much shit. I'm so indecisive that I would spend my last hours like scrolling through Netflix and not actually watching anything. Fuck.
I've done that so. I feel
Yeah.
like we all have. Fucking what?
I
What
did
do you
that
want
last
to watch?
night.
Yeah, I do that on the daily. It's so bad.
Netflix and chill, but it's taking me 3 hours to chill.
One
because
more
I can't
chilling,
figure out
yeah.
Netflix.
Fuck. All right, now I have to.
Unless you want me to like caveat or exception to the rule, we can. I mean, you can pick. Why don't you pick?
Okay, I do have a real answer. I do have a real answer.
So is everybody ready to maybe start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's,
sure.
let's do it.
Go ahead. You were ready.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Jermaine.
So-
Jermaine, go for it. Jermaine.
Guys.
Jermaine.
So, all right, for
used to be
me, it would
Clive.
be an impulsive decision. That's the difficulty I have. Like, I would want to watch something. I don't know. It would depend on the mood I'm in. So I don't have like a favorite
Oh,
movie.
you don't know. You don't.
That's,
Damn
that's
it.
the thing.
Damn it. Sorry.
Like as of right now, I would want it to be Biodome. I've been dying to rewatch that fucking movie. With
I
Pauly
think
Shore.
it's on Amazon Prime.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
I'm gonna watch
the-
that shit tonight. Oh, what if I die?
I'm the Wissa. What's up?
Hey, bud.
Dude,
buddy.
it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Isn't a Baldwin in that movie?
Yeah, fucking
Steven.
Stephen Baldwin, one of the Baldwins.
one of the Baldwins.
Apprentice winner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I go? Am I go?
Yeah, go ahead, Juan.
I don't know. I feel like okay. I'm gonna give you two answers because I thought about it before we got here. If I knew I was gonna die, and I'm really terminal illness or whatever,
Fair enough.
I want to be happy. I want to laugh. I want to laugh. I want to like just whatever. One of my favorite movies of all time is this Spinal Tap.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
fucking Spinal Tap, and then whenever I watch it, I just always see something new or something like that just fucking catches me off guard. And I would want to watch Spinal Tap just because it makes me laugh. I feel like a lot of our humor, even the name of this podcast, is kind of
I was gonna say a little bit of trivia. That's where we got the name. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Influenced by Spinal Tap, and really Christopher Guest, the writer for all those Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, The Mighty Wind, even that new Netflix one where he included a few characters from those movies that came out on Netflix a year ago. Can do no fucking wrong. So Spinal Tap is my answer if I knew I was gonna die. If I didn't know if I was gonna die, I'm not a crazy Harry Potter nerd, but I like the Harry Potter series.
They're entertaining.
So yeah, they are. They make you forget that like the shitty world we live in.
They pull you
sometimes.
away. That's a really
They
great thing
kinda-
about the
You
fantasy
suspend
genre.
your disbelief. I would probably watch the entire 8 movies. or 7 books.
mustn't go to
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
I would probably just because it's a time waster and just I've seen them so many. They were on the U.
It's a prolonging of death.
Yeah, exactly. They were on. How many fucking channels now? They were on
They're
the
always
USA
on.
Network. They're on TNT. They're on the
ABC
Sci-Fi
Family.
Network. ABC Fan. Yeah, that's what it was. So
Yo, I have not seen all of them, so can I change my answer to that because I feel like I should see it before I die.
I mean,
There's
you
no
know,
movies.
to each their own. They're good. They're
I've seen
entertaining.
a couple of them and I was into it, and I
Yeah.
just never kept up with it.
That's
I should
okay.
do that.
yeah.
I'm gonna copy you.
Okay.
Fuck Biodome. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm so impulsive. I don't
Pauly
fucking
Shore.
know.
And then I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you out there in spot.
But I bet you Tommy's gonna give an answer that's gonna sway me again. That's just
Oh,
how I am.
I'm sure.
My answer was already given away in Fred's description of the thing. Lord of the
Lord
Rings.
of the
damn
Rings. I know it's Lord of the Rings.
1, 2, 3 extended editions back to back to back the way J.R.R. Tolkien intended.
Ooh, look at that. How many hours is that for real? Like 10 and a half?
Around about 12.
Mine would probably be starting with Shaun of the Dead and going through Hot Fuzz.
Ah, the Cornetto trilogy.
The Cornetto trilogy.
Shit, bro.
That would most likely, the Cornetto trilogy would most likely be
That's
that's the way to end.
Yeah.
Because for those of us listening who might not know, is that at least one of my biggest inspirations, and I'm not really much, I've done little pet projects when it comes to film, whether it was for school or when we made a 20-minute film back in high school, but like,
Called Squishy Bishop.
called Squishy Bishop. YouTube it.
It's unlisted.
Or not, scratch that.
Copyright.
Music copywritten.
Anyway, the reason that I picked that is because Shaun of the Dead was such an influence on like all of the things that I like, and it kind of gets back to Spinal Tap and Mighty Python and that English style witty humor that we all so thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah.
Faulty Towers, Blackadder, shit like that.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, definitely the Cornetto trilogy is my
solid pick.
Shotgun to the Dome movies.
Yeah.
You want some blasphemy?
Ooh, here we go. I know what he's gonna say.
What is it?
The third.
I still haven't seen it.
Wow.
I haven't seen The World's End.
Well, you know what? I'll give you this.
I haven't either. I'm glad you said it. I'm
I
glad
think
you
I
said
found
it.
something that we need to do.
We're doing it right now. I'm killing everybody.
The thing is,
here.
like, I think when it was in theaters, like I was on vacation somewhere, and then like I just never got around to going to the theater and seeing it.
Yeah.
And like it was never on Netflix, it was never on Amazon or anything. So like I just have to go and fucking rent it somewhere or some shit.
Fair enough.
Well, now we gotta just watch it now.
So that's it.
Yeah, I know a lot about you guys now, and I think we're better friends for it.
That's awesome, guys. So now listen, when the time comes, I'll play your movies for you, and you'll never know.
Yeah.
All right. Now a word from our sponsor. Hey, how you doing? Is your bed frame cracked? You got a foundation that needs pouring? Well, look no further, because Primo's got you. If you got 3 upcasts to a 1976 Cadillac DeVille and a mismatched one from a 1973 Gremlin, Primo can hook you up. He's got a guy that knows a guy who met a guy who was a cousin of a guy. Listen, he's uninsured, non-refundable. It may cost you more money in the long run than hiring a professional, but listen, he's your cousin. So if you feel like throwing away money and getting your shit fucked up more than ever before, call Primo. You can't get mad. You can't run away. Well, now use him, because you're going to hear about it forever and ever. He could have done it cheaper, much cheaper than anybody else you would have hired. So wait no longer. Maintain the family obligation and minimize the inter-family drama. Call Primo. He's guaranteed to fuck your shit up. Do it.
All right, welcome back. Hey, thank you, Primo. Your words are ever so kind. Anyway, I want to talk about bathroom etiquette, guys. We're all humans. We all do it every single day, unless if you're some sort of alien who just doesn't poop. That's right. I said it, poop. I work in a corporate setting, you know,
Sans anus.
and there's there's all types of people, different age, groups as well, and everyone's just slightly different, and I just want to talk about your reactions too, because Fred, you're in construction.
Yep.
God only knows what type of bathroom situation. You guys porta potty sometimes, maybe? No, yes.
Yes, sometimes, and then other times they're usually hand-built shacks.
There you go.
You'll find out.
Okay, well,
You don't want to know, but you'll know.
We'll dive a little deeper later. Tom, or Jermaine, I'm sorry. You went to extra schooling. You've had roommates, I think, a little longer than all of us. How that situation we could talk about. And weird shit you've seen from like early 20 people, or even weird professors.
I also have some thoughts on shit that happens in Grand fucking Central bathroom.
Oh yes.
Oh,
we
yes.
have to talk about Grand Central.
I
As
can
a New
relate to
Yorker,
that.
Oh, fuck.
we have to talk about Grand
Yeah.
Central.
Penn Station too, when I used to commute out of there.
Jesus, fuck.
Wow. And Mr. Tom O'Gorman, I think he's probably been to the most venues. I mean, for me anyway, you've been to a lot of concerts, you go to a lot of games. I feel like
I go to like 5 to 10 concerts at least.
yeah,
every year.
and major
I would-
venues as well.
Right, absolutely. I would,
Everywhere from like the small hole in the walls to fucking Yankee Stadium.
and I would love to
MetLife.
hear your opinions on heavy metal concerts versus other types of shows, because there is definitely a difference.
Yeah.
It
So-
depends. You'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll dive into that. I just want to, first of all, let's talk about things to do, right? So for me, I go in a public bathroom.
Pee or
I
poop.
make
I think there's only 2 options.
well, besides the make of it.
Correct.
I go in there and I make no eye contact. It's like a recon mission
Yep.
for me. You go in, don't talk to anybody, do what you got to do, wash your hands, and get out.
Yep.
Like, how are you guys? Fred, how are you? You go to the public bathrooms, there's one other guy in there. How do you act?
I want to pee right next to him.
Okay, well, you would say that.
Peer
No.
over.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, what are you working with?
What's up, bud?
Sorry.
73 championship ring, huh?
We were joking. We were joking last time. It's fun to fuck with people, so you could just like go up to them and be like, "Hey, man, nice watch."
Yeah. Or you look down, it's like, oh shit, it's 2:30. That's scoring a watch.
It depends, I feel like, on my mood at the time, just like getting back to our topic about movies earlier. It depends on your mood. So, maybe I just want to get in and get out. And if there's space between the stalls, I'm gonna go furthest away. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I'm in a let's fuck with people mood. Right meow.
Gosh, you're one of those. All right, Jermaine, what about you?
Oh yeah, no.
You're
same.
Jermaine.
Like I also like don't. Yeah, yeah, totally forgot. I've been living my life as Clive for so long.
So many broken hearts.
No, but I'm the same way where like I don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Like there was one time I was actually recently we went to Barcade in the city.
Oh,
with
yeah.
people from work.
It's a cool place.
And like I went in the bathroom and I'm like washing my hands and somebody starts talking to me and I'm like, oh shit, it's like one of my coworkers because I don't fucking know. I'm not looking. I'm just doing my thing, getting in, getting out.
Yeah. O'Gorman, what about you?
Same, but I was actually gonna say I'm kind of the same way. Like, even just walking anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
head down focused, not
Yeah,
paying
like-
attention to your periphery.
yeah, like you could
okay.
walk up to me in the street and be like, "Yo, Tom," and I just fucking completely ghost you by accident. But yeah, back to the bathroom thing.
In the bathroom.
I don't know if you have this written down, but like urinals,
Yeah.
always first and last first, and then
Yes.
middle.
Last
never,
resort.
Never.
Yeah.
like, right
Never
next to
shoulder
somebody.
to shoulder with someone.
No.
I
Unless
don't-
you
absolutely
gotta go.
Well, if
Yes,
it's the
and it's-
option that's there, then you got it. But I mean,
Right.
if it's like 6 and someone's at 1 and you take 2, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bud?
Right. So yeah, how do you guys react to? I have this guy at my work who I'm in the stall just doing what I need to do, and in comes this guy who's whistling the entire time,
Whistling
from
Dixie.
start to finish. He usually goes like at the urinal because the way my situation, we have 6 stalls and 2 urinals. It's a pretty big bathroom.
Does he like not whistle? Is he like walking down the hallway completely quiet and then opens the door and starts whistling the
I
whole
think
time?
so. Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
He starts like
I don't like that.
I've gone.
I don't like that one bit.
Serial killer.
I've gone to the bathroom after him, just like because that's how it happens. Like 2 people, whatever, go in at the same time,
Yeah.
and he's not doing it in the hallway. He starts walking into the bathroom,
I don't.
and it's usually a song I never know what the
I was
hell
gonna
it is.
say, is it like a song that you recognize, like Camptown Races,
Yeah.
like Doodah,
Or
like
Oh god.
There is a song from like the 19 whatever first German film to include audio. There's a murderer who kills children. The thing he would whistle is
So
in the
German.
halls of the Mountain King.
oh yeah.
So
Edvard
if he whistled
song.
that every time he went to the bathroom, I'd be like, oh no, I'm out of
Give
here.
me chills over here. Jesus.
What about how would you react to if you're in a stall? This is all stall situations, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You're like just sort of observing a guy
Yeah.
next to you in the stall. First of all, he's that
Dude.
guy. Hold on, let me finish. First of all, he's that guy where the whole place is empty and he selects that stall right next to
Oh
you.
god.
I'm
Fuck
like,
that
fuck
guy.
you, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Second, he starts a phone call.
What?
Like,
Sorry.
yeah.
Who does that?
I'm just like,
Shirley, please.
yeah. He's like, no, yeah, I'll pick up the kids. No, you did it last week. I'll do it tomorrow.
Dude,
Hello. Oh shit.
yo,
And he calls back.
yes.
Sorry to
I
pick
have
the mic.
been.
Hey, sorry, just calling you back. Plop.
Bombs away.
Yeah.
I just to relate. Can I answer that? Just to relate to that is that not in the urinal experience I've had with this, but in the shitter, is that somebody is always on the phone. On speakerphone, talking to somebody
Oh my
while taking a
gosh.
crap. Yeah,
Dude,
blah, blah, blah.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I know.
You were
All this
saying
is in the stall.
Oh, in the stall.
yeah,
Sorry, I thought you
yeah.
meant on the urinal.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
you
All
know.
this is like me sitting down,
the
like
urinal's more understandable. It's still weird, but like, dude, taking a shit on the phone.
Yeah.
that's fucking
Dude,
weird.
I ran
Speakerphone
into
in
that
public is
handful of
kind of
times.
rude to begin with.
Yeah.
I ran-
yeah.
Right. Well, there are lots of people, and especially if you work in New York, that are either on speakerphone or like I've seen people on FaceTime all the time.
It's just like a general
So
lack
ridiculous.
of self-awareness.
oh, bro,
Dude,
there's so
one-
many people with lack of self-awareness.
do you see people like that? You work in Stanford. I don't know,
Yeah.
but like at least working in New York City, I have people on FaceTime all the time.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
No. That's the one where if I...
Maybe not in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, if that was the thing,
Taking a
I'd be
poop.
like, no, I'm out of here. I don't even care.
One time I
yes,
I
Clive.
had to-
I mean, Jermaine.
I had to poop really bad, and
Oh,
I was
boy.
like near like Herald Square, and so I like popped into the Macy's there,
Yeah.
fucking like holding my cheeks together. Finally get in there, doing my thing, and this fucking guy next to me is like making like noises, like he's like, oh god, and he's like farting really loud. But like I'm like, I don't
Oh,
understand why you
man.
need to vocalize and like accentuate it in that way.
Yeah, I
He's just
agree
like,
with you.
Oh god, I'm like, what are you fucking?
That makes me so uncomfortable, man.
It was fucking
Those
brutal.
guys who like after peeing or like, granted, if you've hold it for a while, whatever, you relieve yourself fine. but those guys who just vocalize, they're like,
Yeah.
Oh, the grunting. The grunting is over.
Why?
That's another thing where it's like if you're in the bathroom and you're in the stall and it's empty and somebody comes in and they don't know somebody's in the stall.
Yeah.
People do weird shit. They'll be like, they're like, oh God, I'm gonna take this piss. Like talking to themselves, like, I gotta get
about
those
to drop
fucking
this hot
TPS
pocket.
reports. Drop this hot pocket. Oh, man.
all right. So what?
Cleveland steamer on your chest.
All right. So you're at a urinal.
Yeah.
In my situation, I only have two right next to each other. You go? You're up. You're peeing. The guy comes up next to you, also pees, and just lets like one rip.
Oh
Just
boy.
the biggest fart. That's fucking why.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah.
you just hold it at least till I'm done? We're peeing. I'm not taking 5 minutes to pee.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
sometimes you're like,
when you're
it's,
peeing, you want to let everything go.
Yeah,
but
you're
yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
Right, but I was here
relaxing the
first,
whole-
though.
yeah.
so you claim territory over your urinal
Yeah.
and his.
Yeah,
That
because
personal
we're
space.
sharing
Well,
a-
yeah, he already pissed there. He marked his
Okay.
spot.
It's a common airspace.
dogs.
Yeah.
Because you're releasing
That's
a
my
chemical
fire hydrant.
agent in the air, not in the fucking urinal.
All right, all
you know
right.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
we
That's-
both have to breathe the
That's
same
okay.
air. So I'd be like,
hold your
"All right,
breath."
buddy, take it easy."
Well,
Yeah.
can I want to interject about urinals for a second, and
Yeah.
you guys are a little ignorant to my situation sometimes.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Is that you asked earlier about porta potties and urinals, and you have urinals and dividers and all these like things, modern comforts, right? Well, what they do in my job is usually there's a plywood shack that is built on the floor that can range from having like three toilets and a urinal. And now the urinals aren't urinals; they are what they weld a trough together,
The trough,
a
yes.
trough like a big trough, and they'll take a cold water line and they'll tee it off and they'll put it over the trough, running from end to end, and they'll drill holes in it. So like with a slight valve that's slightly open, so it seeps water to clearing it into a drain. So I mean, you're going, buddy, I'm peeing in the trough, and you're coming in, and you're peeing in the trough, and it's like if I'm looking at the wall, and for some reason, in an industry that tends to have a little bit of homophobic tendencies because it's predominantly men, and men who may have come into the trades not going to college or whatever. So they're like high school kids, which makes it fun and interesting and sometimes a little challenging. There are dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
On my job bathrooms, people draw penises everywhere. I think I have seen more Sharpie drawn dicks in my life than probably anybody.
Speaking of seeing stuff, what about? All right, one last one, then we'll go into it. Like, you see both of you go into the bathroom at the same time, like a coworker. Like,
Yep.
if that person goes in first and you see him in a stall,
Yeah.
you go into that stall after that. So now you got to hear him, or do you just?
Sometimes I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
For
I
me,
do. I have
personally.
6 stalls to choose from. We're the only ones in the bathroom. He goes in first. I personally don't want to hear the noises coming out your room, especially who I know who it is. So I legit walk out and just like, that's it. I'll go in 5 minutes.
I was on a college sports team, so any of this type of stuff does not bother me in the
Yeah,
slightest.
no, that's
So-
why I brought this up, especially with you, because you've been exposed. Like I feel like you've seen shit.
I'm comfortable with everybody. I
Yeah,
don't really
yeah.
care. It's like, especially for me now, it's my job right now. There's a bathroom on the 70th floor. That's the closest bathroom to me. And it's one stall. So if we go down and the stall is occupied and somebody's in there for more than like 2 minutes, I know they're taking a shit and I got to take a shit. And they come out and I'm like, oh, what's up, Joe? And I'm like, all right. See, you had a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast.
I think that's a
so,
little
but I got to
different.
go in and like, that's it.
I think that's a little different though, because you know them in the fact that they're kind of like family. You spend so much time with them and
Yeah. I
training.
also-
Like a coworker
And I
who
can't
worked.
stand them like family. Love and hate.
Yeah, love and hate, whatever you want to say. I'm saying a coworker who I see once a day in passing.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
need to hear your bowel movement and the noises that are coming from your body.
It's an
other than your
intimate
voice.
experience. I understand, and
It's
especially
not
for
for
some.
me.
Well, no, but it is. But like, it's you're getting to know them in a really
Deeper
specific
level.
way that
Yeah,
you
but I
don't
don't
want
wanna
to get to know them. That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. It's an
Yeah.
intimate experience. It's
Yeah.
like, all right.
At my
Yeah.
job, like before when we were in the old office, it's a pretty small company. It's 75 people, and in the New York office, it's probably like 40. So there's like 2 bathrooms. They're both unisex. It's just one toilet in there. It's not like a public restroom, and it's just in the office. You don't go down the hall or anything. So like you go in there, you take a poop, you come out, and you're like, there's a desk right there, and somebody's like, "Yeah, what up? I know you just pooped. You just went in there for 15 minutes."
I'm sorry, I'll shut the door.
yeah.
The fan's on.
The door won't close. Just don't look me in the eyes.
Being that we're New Yorkers,
Yeah.
the one place we all have in common that we've all must have been to, Grand Central Station bathroom.
Yep.
Holy shit! How many people go through that thing?
A lot.
1,000,
probably
5,000.
Dude,
Bathroom,
and
bathroom.
millions of people go through that station every day. So I don't know how many people
Yeah,
use the bathroom,
bathroom, yeah.
but like
thousands
a
of
lot.
people,
Thousands,
tens
yeah.
of thousands of people every day.
Has anyone taken a shit there?
Yep.
Yep.
No
Yes.
fucking
Yep.
way.
Me too.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
That's wild.
Cliffhanger. I won't sit on the toilet, but I
I
hover.
was like, what's a cliffhanger?
No, I
Okay,
make-
yeah,
I
that
I know
makes
the movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I was like, you were watching
I was
Cliffhanger
watching
on
it.
your phone?
I
while
got
you
me
were taking
through
a
it. For me, I build 3 inches of a nest of like.
Of like
fair.
toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper.
Yeah,
I build
yeah.
like I can't even see through it at all. Like,
Just perched up on there like a fucking bird.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I will even say
dude.
I walk out of there and sometimes even just going to the regular bathroom, and I'm like, well, I gotta get tested this week then.
Yeah. No, seriously. Another thing about it though is that there's like a huge like homeless problem like
Right.
in there. So there's always people like the homeless go in there to like clean themselves off.
They're
Like, literally
shaving, they're
bathe.
brushing their teeth, they're bathing.
I have to
Yeah.
get this off my fucking chest because this happened to me last night. I took the train up here, right? I was in Grand Central. I go in there to take a piss, and it's particularly gross this day. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I approach the sink. There's a fucking turd in it. I'm not even kidding. There's a fucking turd. I was like, I'm not washing my hands. I'm just getting out of here. I don't give a fuck. Like,
You know your shit's clean.
yeah. Dude, like, who the fuck does that? Like, it's insane.
When you gotta go, you gotta
It's
go.
got to be a homeless person. There's
Yo.
no other explanation.
You fucked up, Jermaine.
That's just
Oh,
nice.
Dude, Grand Central is gnarly.
Yeah.
All right. I could go on for days about this. I'm going to stop myself.
Yeah. And I treat Grand Central like I would any other bathroom. I keep my head down. Don't talk to anybody.
But I will say this about public bathrooms: you know they are cleaned every day.
Yeah,
And
that's
think about
true.
your private bathroom. How
They're
often
cleaned-
do you clean your own bathroom?
It's true, but
Especially
they're
living with
not
roommates.
cleaned every hour. And when there's a fucking turd in the toilet, I don't know, man.
All hope is lost.
yeah.
All right. Well, needless to say, I think we've all gone through some shit after talking to
Zing.
zing.
Hey.
So yeah. So I'm glad you guys have told me this, and now I look at you differently. All right. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor, and we'll see you on the other side.
This week in an all-new Pawn Stars.
Hey, how can I help you? So what do we got here?
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so you
Okay.
you want
Okay.
him to do you so much you could do anything?
So you want to buy anything? I'll tell you what, I'll give you $250 and I don't even know why I'm going that high.
This Tuesday on an all-new Pawn Stars.
You gave me all the information I need and more. Is there something wrong with the AC in here?
All right, thank you, sponsor, for everything you've done. For guys, before we continue, I want to just say thank you to all the platinum Patreon contributors for helping us get this really fancy recording. I think we sound better. I hope we sound
Ooh,
better.
yeah,
Let's-
silky
Let's
smooth.
give it up for them.
Let's give it up. Give it up. Give
Thanks,
it up.
guys.
Thanks,
Golf clap.
Mom and
You're the real
Dad.
MVPs.
Mom and Dad, I love you. Okay, so I think Mr. Jermaine Dupree Cobb here wants to talk about something.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember from the intro.
I wasn't there.
Okay, cool. So, but I was talking to the audience.
Oh.
No, it's totally fine. Totally fine.
Oh,
I
that's
fucking didn't know that I was supposed to do some trivia, but it's okay. I've been doing a little work on it during the commercial breaks, and I came up with a little trivia game.
That was fast.
Yeah, dude, I'm an animal. What can I say?
2 pump chump.
That's me.
All you need is 7 seconds. 'Cause it's so intense.
Any more than that, it's not
Love it.
worth it.
Yes.
Business time.
So this game, I wanted to do something that's like relevant to what we're all about,
Sure.
and music is a big part of that. So this is like band names, right? Half of them are real, half of them are fake.
Ooh, I like
You
it.
gotta let me know: is it real? Is it fake?
Sure.
Got any metal?
I
Don't
that
know.
remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. All right, so the first one is actually a good segue from our last session.
Ooh.
The band name is Evil Edna's Horror Toilet.
That's a band. That's got to be a band.
So you're saying yes?
Yes, 100% a band.
I'll say yes. I hope so. I'm gonna go with yes. Fred says yes.
I'm gonna say no.
It is a band.
Yeah, I knew it.
I just
Give
want
me
it
the
to be
point.
different.
Tom, no point.
Let me just pull them up here.
So who won the trivia last time?
I think it was.
I did.
Oh,
I
yeah, it
think.
was you.
Fred
By
won.
a half a point.
It was
If you
close,
went back
yeah.
and
Oh, we
listened,
didn't-
though, I gave full points for half answers.
Ooh, so maybe
controversy.
Tommy won. I'll concede it to Tommy. I don't really. I mean,
I don't care.
and neither do I.
Co-champions.
Co-champs.
Fred and Tom
Skull.
O'Gorman.
All right, so the next band name is the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Real.
That's definitely real.
That's real.
I've
Fuck.
heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
All right, you guys suck.
They've played the chance.
No way!
They've
For the-
played the chance before.
For our listeners who are not from the area, the Chance is
Poughkeepsie.
is in Poughkeepsie, New York. And they got some good fucking acts that come through there, right? Like Alice
I feel like
Cooper and shit.
Guar,
Like
I've seen
national,
Bodum.
international
Or even
brands.
people
Yeah,
who-
Children of Bodom.
Right before they made it, I feel like always play the chance.
Right.
Dude, and local bands.
Even when they
Yeah.
have quote unquote made it, like
Matchbook
some bigger
Romance
bands will play
was
there.
from
come
around
back.
this area. They played up there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Moving on, only because I do have a lot more. Death Tumor.
That's fake. 100% fake.
What do you say, Tom?
I said fake. We can't have 3 real ones in a row.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go fake.
Full disclosure, the way that I randomized this was through the randomization function in Google Sheets. So like this is purely random. It could be 3 in a row.
There's
I'm
a-
just
Is
saying.
pure random.
Yeah, pure or
Algorithmically random.
yeah.
Statistically,
algorithmically
I'm still going. It's
I'm going to
false.
say fake.
I'm gonna
Fair
go
enough.
fake.
Fair enough. Fucking asshole. Trying to throw you fuckers off. Yep, Death Tumor's fake. Next one, Insomniac Rampant.
Ooh.
When Tom and I were first in a band, the name of the band was called Insomniac Penguins. You might not remember this. This was sixth grade.
I remember that.
So I'm gonna say false.
It was you, me, Matt
Matt
Guider, and DSAP.
Yep.
Shout out to Matt Guider. That's it.
Okay.
So you're saying
Cut. I'm gonna say false.
you're saying false.
I'm gonna say fake, but if they are real, they sound like they're from Europe because that like grammatically doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
That strikes me as a band who would go on Warped Tour. So true. Real.
It is fake. It has nothing to do.
yes.
I'm familiar with Insomniac Penguin. It has nothing to do with that though. It comes from actually.
We were,
I was like-
we were big in the 90s.
we're big
I
on
was-
Jerome Ave.
So one of our friends from high school, Mike Desner, one day we were like watching TV and it was like a fucking commercial for like sleeping pills or some shit and or for like a mattress and they said something like, oh, a shitty mattress can make your insomniac rampant and Desner was like, oh, that'd be a sick band name. Moving on, Hamster Trash.
That should be a band name.
I want that to
Yes.
be real, so
Yes.
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 I want it to be real.
It's fake.
Ah.
Next one, Scrotum Grinder.
That's real. That's got to be real. That's like two.
I'm
over
gonna
the
go with the
line.
real. Yeah.
Yeah. That has to be real.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a grindcore band.
No,
so I'm gonna say
that might be exactly.
I'm gonna say
I think
true.
you nailed it,
It's
O'Gorman.
real.
That is correct. It's a American hardcore punk band from Tampa, Florida.
Ooh,
Scrotum
Tampa.
Grinder. Yeah.
Interesting. Next one is Cheap Knob Gags. Cheap.
It sounds like a
Knob Gags.
porno.
Fake.
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna go with real as well.
Yeah, it's fucking real. I don't know.
Yeah!
Tommy, I'm on board with you. If I heard that, I was like,
Should
what
be
the
fake.
fuck? Next one, Electric Kool-Aid Flaccid Test.
Oh, that's real.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon and say real.
That shit's fake, motherfucker. I came up with that shit. You like that? You like that?
No, you guys sounded so confident.
That was so good.
Just because it was so ridiculous, I was like, someone
Also,
had to
I don't know
have.
if you're aware. There's the guy who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest wrote a book called Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test, and that's how I came up with that. Just changed it to flaccid. Next one is I can lick any son of a bitch in the house.
That's real. I'm saying that's real.
I'm gonna say fake.
I'm gonna say real.
I want to say real, but I'm saying fake.
I want to say fake, but I'm gonna go with one and say real.
That shit's real.
That's a real
Yeah. What a fucking dope
Oh,
ass
good.
name. Next one is Ice Queef.
That's
I want
real.
that to be real so
I want
bad,
that to
so
be
I'm gonna
real
go with
so
it.
bad.
That's just fake, boy.
Damn it.
Yeah. Next one is Fanny Bloom.
Real.
Fanny Bloom.
That's fake.
fake.
That's just real, boy. But it's like so fucking obscure. It's
Depressed.
it's a fucking French.
Get it out of here.
Yeah, it's a
Fanny
fucking
Bloom.
French composer. Like it's not even a band. That's kind of cheating on
That's
my part.
somebody's
But whatever.
name?
Next is Cuddle Fish Fucks.
Real. Because cuttlefish are great. Real.
I
David
don't know
Attenborough
what that
says
is.
so.
I'm gonna say real.
I'm gonna be different and say fake.
It's fake, Tommy.
Oh, yo, I think
Tommy is killing it.
Fred's winning by one.
You were
No,
in the
really?
lead before.
Me
Yeah.
and you were tied, and he was down by one.
Next up is superstitious anal.
Fake.
That's real.
I'm going to go with real. I'm going to jump with Juan on this one.
That's real.
It's fake.
Motherfucker! Damn it!
Next one is poo.
Just poo.
Poo.
Real.
Real.
That's fake.
That's just real. That's just real.
Zing.
So the next one is early Jim and the wank stains.
Fake.
Early Jim and the
I'm
wank
going to say fake. I want it to be real, so fake.
That's real.
I say fake.
I'm
Fred
also
says
gonna
fake.
say fake.
Fred and Tom say fake. Juan says real.
Yeah, it's just fake.
Yeah, I gotta gamble.
The next one is called fuck, comma, the retarded girl. Fuck
Real.
the retarded girl.
Oh my gosh. I hope that's fake. I hope that's
Real.
It's getting real
This has
dark.
got to be real.
Tommy and Fred say real. Juan says fake.
Yeah, it's real.
I'm on the opposite. I'll disagree with you.
So would that
guys.
just be pronounced fuck the retarded girl?
I think fuck is her name.
Oh,
Oh.
Kind of like Portugal the Man, the band.
interesting.
I don't know. That's where my mind went. Next up, bathtub shitter. Another one that's appropriate for the last segment.
That's fake.
That's gonna be fake.
Real.
Dude, it's real.
Oh!
Let's get weird.
Man.
Bathtub shitter is a fucking Japanese extreme metal and grindcore band with elements of punk rock. Formed in 1996.
Little hints of it.
Je ne sais quoi.
Little notes of punk rock. Next one is Gay Satan Super Opera.
Wow. Oh my
Gay
God.
Satan super opera.
Gay Satan Super Opera.
I'm gonna say fake. Fake.
Real.
I want it to be real. So I say real.
This is fake.
Oh.
Next up, Smokin' Suckers, the Z. Smokin' Suckers with Logic.
That's real.
Smokin' Suckers
Real.
with Logic. Yeah, shit's real.
Yeah.
Some bullshit hip hop band. Probably. I believe it's like a bunch of white dudes, obviously, because it's a fucking stupid ass name. Anyways, next up, Harmony Station.
Real.
That has to be like a 70s like yacht.
It's like
rock
it's a
band.
dad band.
Yeah.
Real.
Wow, I'm so happy it's fake, and I was like, yo, I was like, this is like such a stupid name.
You know
We're
what's
gonna
funny about that is that I know somebody who plays in a band and it's like a dad band. It's called Harmony Road.
Oh.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're based out of Peekskill, and I sat in on a gig once for them.
All right, one more left. Let's do it.
Wait, what are the scores?
So Fred has 12, Tom has 11, Juan, you have 8.
Yeah, I fell back. I know.
But okay,
I
here's the thing.
gambled.
I did keep one in my back pocket. So if you get
Is
this
that
right
like
and Fred gets this
the
wrong, we
bonus
have a
question?
tiebreaker question. Yeah, there is a
Ooh.
tiebreaker question. Next up is a Casper basket.
So this is the last one. This is
Last
the
one,
final.
yeah.
Ooh.
Casper basket.
I say real on
say
Casper
real.
Basket.
Casper.
I'll say fake then, just to try to win it.
It is fake.
Oh, shit! Tied up.
Shit! Oh, Norman.
We are going into tie.
Tom.
Tiebreaker.
Last one.
Spare no expense.
Tiebreaker.
Here we go. None fuckers. One word.
Real.
Very confident there. I like the confidence.
I'm gonna say fake.
Wow. Red Romer.
It's real, dude. It's fucking
Oh, Norman.
Good job, Tom. Shake on it.
real. Dude.
2 weeks in a row.
I don't even know.
Holding it down.
Wow.
You should be a museum guide. You know
I feel
a
like
lot.
Well, that went south.
Jesus. What a game.
That
What
was
a game.
That was entertaining.
Yeah.
Tommy expected over the hand job later from me.
Nice.
Got you. baby.
HJOP.
Dude, there's some crazy freaking band names out there.
Dude, it's insane. I don't like. Yeah.
We got nothing.
Listen, you got to market it somehow.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for making it through. Thank you for listening to us, and thank you for supporting us. We are the Squishy Bishop Erratic Spectacular Podcast. My name's Juan Corona,
I'm Fred Romer.
I'm Jermaine.
I'm Tom O'Gorman.
and we'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Adios. Auf Wiedersehen.
What's up, guys? Juan here. Thank you so much for listening to the Squishy Bishop Erratic Spectacular podcast. Please make sure to follow us on Twitter at Squishy Bishop, on Instagram at Squishy Bishop, and on SoundCloud, where you can listen to our sexy voices. Just type in and search for Squishy Bishop Podcast. We should be the first ones there. Who else is naming their podcast Squishy Bishop? Well, anyway, continue to like us, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a love, whatever it takes. And we'll see you guys on the next one.